How's it going, everyone? This is Sarah Flash, and welcome to another episode of Gamequest. Well, we've finally received a bunch of the things we were waiting for in the mail. For a while there, I was kind of thinking we'd never see it, so it's good that some of it has arrived. A couple other things have not arrived, so I'm really concerned about those because they were purchased even earlier than the ones that we got. So without further ado, we'll get into this episode and not sort of ponder and think as to what the fate of my other stuff might have been. So we're going to start off with stuff that we've got. The first game that we have here is going to be Metal Slug XX for the PSP. And Double X is basically a remastered, clearer version of Metal Slug 7 for the DS. So the PSP mode adds downloadable characters, extra missions, and general amount of overall polish to the game, which is nice. It's definitely pure Metal Slug. It was handheld exclusive up to a point. I think it was released on like Steam or maybe even Xbox Live Arcade at one point. But the fact remains, if you haven't played Metal Slug 7 or Metal Slug Double X, you owe it to yourself to track down a copy. Because it's quite a bit of fun to play through.
Mission 1, start!
Okay, so sticking with the war theme that Metal Slug Double X boasts, the next game that we've got here that we just received that continues our quest to complete the PlayStation Portable Physical Library for Shmups is Strikers 1945 Plus Portable. It was made by Arc System Works in association with Xnauts, Psycho, and Windysoft, and I believe this was made in 2007. And basically, what this is basically this, but this is not as good as this. Strikers 1945-2 on the Saturn is far and away much better than Strikers 1945 Plus Portable on the PSP. It is basically Strikers 1945-2. But the levels are kind of short. The visuals are kind of bland. They've remixed it with a couple of different planes. I think you have a Fiat plane from Italy, and the Spitfire is present in place of the Shinden and the Hayate. But the Mosquito isn't in this one either. There's some other plane that's in place of the Mosquito. Maybe that was what the Spitfire was. Oh no, the Zero. Wait, was there the Zero in the other one? No, yeah, okay, so the Hayate was replaced by the Zero. The Mosquito was replaced by the Spitfire, and the Shinden was replaced by the Fiat. So basically, this is kind of like the dumpy version of Strikers 1945-2. The music doesn't sound good. A lot of the elements there's a bunch of rotation-based elements that kind of don't look as good as the pixel art ones in Strikers 1945-2. In general, it's just not as good a game. I'm not sure if they're about the same price or not, but if you can, and if you've got a Saturn, just stick with 1945-2. Strikers 1945-2 on the Saturn. It's just a better game. Well, there you have it, guys. That's another episode wrapped up, featuring some more PSP shooting games. We have a couple more episodes lined up. They're just going to take a bit more time to come out. But because they're compilation based, they are going to take a while. If I had stuck all of these together in one episode, the episode would be like 40 or 50 minutes long, and no one wants that. So yeah, basically, another two games in the bag: Metal Slug XX and Strikers 1945 Plus. One great, one not so much. But it's all a part of the complete package for the PlayStation Portable. And I mean, if you can look at if you can overlook the shortcomings of Strikers 1945 Plus Portable, I guess it's kind of an alright game, but man, I don't know. Just, the Saturn version is so much better. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in once again. This is Sarah Flash, and until next time, we will see you around. Bye for now.